and welcome to the first ever episode of Centurion's Community Custom Corner. I think that's what I'm going to call it. It's got a nice ring to it. So hopefully I'm going to bring these out every Friday, and it's just a kind of an episode really to get you guys noticed out there. I mean, obviously I'm still growing, I'm not like massive at the moment, but I think it's just nice to get the community together, you know, just to demonstrate off our skills, and actually we can learn off each other. But first I want to just give a little sort of channel update as well while you're all here, is that I have to apologise for earlier over this weekend, just gone, that I tried to do a live video. I had this idea in my head that I was going to bring Bricktop Vader on there, we're going to have a little chin wag about all the new sort of releases and everything that was coming out. But I had to download some new software. I've not done any of this sort of thing before, and yeah, it was so laggy. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and think of a new way how to do things. But I will do a live video further down the line, and it's also gave me ideas for some future content, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I'm going to do these sort of every Friday. Hopefully if I get enough content that's coming through that you guys want to show off your customs. But I'm also going to do it as well where it's like a bit of a Black Series news, because I see quite a few people out there on YouTube doing some news things. So I thought, well, why not I do it as well and bring those sort of bits out to you. I mean, I'm not exactly the best at Black Series. I mean, I have work and everything going on, but I try and do my best and bring the news, and we can have a little discuss in the comments below. So yeah, well, let's go. Without further ado, let's just crack into these nice looking customs. I've got everything written down here because yeah, I mean, you guys look pretty awesome, and I thought I'd dress up for the first occasion as well and make it all newsworthy. So the first I want to shout out is I believe I can fly. And I have to say as well, this is in no particular order. This is no top 5 or anything like that. I just thought what I'll do, if anyone wants to show off their custom, just send me your custom and I'll put it on my channel and I'll give you a shout out. So let's start again. I believe I can fly with his Shock Trooper. And not any type of Shock Trooper. This is a DeathTrooper Shock Trooper. Now I love this concept. I love clones and I love the Imperial Army, and then just combining the two together into a new regiment. And it's not just simply a Stormtrooper as a Shock Trooper. It's a blimmin' Death Trooper as a Shock Trooper. That's awesome. Well, I mean, to be honest, it's more white, so it's more of a Ghost Shock Death Trooper. Well done, mate. That's awesome. The next one as well is CT13's Customs. Now, I've been following this guy for quite a while on Instagram because he does similar customs to me. He does Clone Troopers, and he does a lot of Phase 1s as well. And the first ones I saw let him do was this one, which is the Bomb Squad custom. And yeah, I just love it. It's clean. It's got weather on it, but it's subtle. It's not taken away from all those sort of like nice, neat orange lines and everything like that. And there's something about this orange as well. It just pops and it looks really good. It looks really good. So next one along, we've got Halo Scout YT, I guess YouTube. And yeah, I mean, he's done an awesome 3.75 ARC Trooper, which looks fantastic. It's just nice and clean. Actually, to be honest, to me, if I saw this, I would have thought it was a Hasbro Clone Trooper that was out there, you know, but no, it's his custom. So well done, mate. That's fantastic. It's really good. And also Imperial Lemon with his Gree Stormtrooper. Now, I saw this on Instagram a little while back, and I actually asked if I could feature this on the channel, because when I saw this, I just absolutely fell in love with this, well, Clone Trooper, Stormtrooper. It's the same as I Believe I Can Fly. They both got that kind of sort of like thing going for them on their channel. And all these ones here, everyone that I'm naming, your links will be in the description below, and you can follow them as your heart's content on Instagram. So yeah, I mean, with Imperial Lemon, he's got Gree, and it's moulded as if Gree never got his head cut off. He never got his head chopped off and rolled around on Kashyyyk. He managed to progress and go into the Imperial ranks, and now he's a high-ranking Stormtrooper with his own custom armour. Brilliant, absolutely amazing. The next one is, I'm sorry if I'm going to murder your name, Cardinal Customs with his clone Phase 2 Fox. Now, I love Fox. I literally love the colour of the Phase 2, like the Senate Guards. That red is just absolutely mint. And all the straps as well, that's on his legs, that goes into the holsters and all that. Yeah, I mean, you literally nailed that. That's absolutely perfect. And also we have Mr. Jedi 77. And this, completely something different. It's not a Stormtrooper, it's not a Clone Trooper, it's a Biff. And it's not any own Biff. This is Darth, I think you call it Venamis, from the Darth Plagueis book. Now I've got the Darth Plagueis book, and I only ever read the first chapter. I just couldn't get into it, but it was definitely a book that I really want to read. And I've got it, it's still on my phone. I got it from Amazon because I got a free voucher, but I will definitely read it. And I didn't even realise that there was other sort of like other characters in it. So yeah, I'll definitely be reading it up and see what this guy really gets up to. So again, another superb, and I love Dark Jedis, I love Jedis. Next up is Bricktop Vader, my mate. He's done a First Order Commando, and yeah, again, it's this kind of mixture that I like. You know, when people do customs, everyone's got their own ideas in their head what they do with these customs. Some create it on something else, they might combine it with a Ninja Turtle or some other Marvel character or something. But I like these kind of ones which could be maybe true in the Star Wars universe. So it's got like a Flame Trooper helmet, and then it goes onto a sort of like it's a Snow Trooper helmet, sorry, onto a Flame Trooper body. And it just brings in that sort of like newness to a figure. It's something that could actually happen because of the helmets in the same regiment, and it's got all the different colour armours, you know, like the clones and like all the Imperial people as well, for that been before. So again, like that imagination, just putting those into those figures, just that slight little combination of helmet and armour, brilliant, superb. And also we have got my notes here because I have a memory like a sieve in my age. Resistance 827. Now, I only learnt of this guy today. I have seen some of his pictures before that I realised, but these customs, I must admit, are brilliant. But he's not only just a good custom person, he's also a photo person. These photos are amazing of this sort of like rebel resistance crew. You know, there's some familiar faces in his little group shot, but the combination of his pictures and his customs, literally, that's amazing, mate. Like, well done on that one, absolutely brilliant. And we have SW DIY dioramas. Now, this guy, we follow him for a while. We do chat privately on Instagram as well. He always gives me updates. This guy will send you enough pictures to make a flip book. That I could have all the original trilogy just by a flip book of pictures. But I do love them, and I love seeing the progress of all his dioramas. Unfortunately, it's 3.75 and not 6-inch. Beggars can't be choosers. But the detail that he puts into these. So this is Luke's garage, kind of sort of like workshop. That's in the New Hope, and it's also in Attack of the Clones, where his dad goes down with Padme. Not like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just literally well done. I mean, having these little model sets on there where you can put your figures in to recreate these scenes and everything in there as well, it's absolutely brilliant. And the detail that he puts into these is perfection. It's something that should be at those San Diego Comic Cons, you know, that you walk around and stuff like that. Again, superb, mate. And we also have Willie Customs. Now, he's done a brilliant Doom, Commander Doom, which is based on Doctor Doom, if anyone doesn't know that kind of sort of part there. And yeah, again, like his progression shots, and it's so clean, the green just pops, and yeah, it's just absolutely, I love it. And I love these sort of like combination. I haven't done it yet, but these ones where it starts off as a Captain Rex and it progresses into another custom clone, which to be honest, we probably would never get down the line. I mean, they might do a Doom. I know they've done it in the Black Series 3.75. It would be nice that they progress over into the 6-inch, but still, it's going to be a year or 2 years away until we even know any kind of sort of thing that's going on. And last but no more means least, we got ZN Customs, or ZN Customs, how you want to pronounce it. And he's done a Mandalorian, very laid back, in a nice sandy colour, like undersuit with a red on top. And he's just laid back, he's just chilling. And I tell you, I love that kind of colour. I love the sort of boldness, and then the sort of like, it's not bland, but it's got that kind of sort of like sand, kind of sort of mellowness behind it with a big bold out strong armour. And yeah, guys, I mean, that's it for the customs this week. Superb, absolutely brilliant. So guys, after our custom corner, let's get straight on with the news. So it's been a busy week with the news. We have False Friday stuff, and I know these have been around for a while. Everyone's kind of sort of mentioned on it, and we tried to mention about it on our live chat as well. We did go over to Instagram to sort of do the chat, but unfortunately didn't really get out there to the sort of wider audience, because you can only have it up there for 24 hours, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, wow, the Mandalorian figures. We got a Jawa and we got a Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, I must admit, looks really cool. He looks really nice. Just his outfit, the gun hole slinger kind of thing. Like, it's definitely a figure that I'll be picking up and featuring on the channel. The Jawa, I've got mixed feelings about, really, because yeah, I know it's soft goods, but I kind of, I'm OCD. I can't help it. We got a plastic Jawa, and now we got a cloth goods Jawa. I can't handle it. It's either one or the other. I haven't got a Jawa yet, so maybe I'll get this one and customise it and just paint his eyes yellow. So I've got two Jawas that are the same. Yeah, it just baffles me why we have two that's going to look completely different. I know, yeah, make them look different because they're different, but no, there's a limit. And also we got the two from Jedi Fallen, the new game that's coming out, which looks kind of like a bit newer version of Force Unleashed, I guess. Will it beat Force Unleashed? Probably not. But yeah, we got the Seventh Sister, the Inquisitor. Yeah, like, wow. That's a figure that I will be picking up. Absolutely top notch. Looks brilliant. Just that looks amazing. And then we got Cal with his little robot. And to be honest, I think, like, looking at these kind of sort of clothing and stuff like that, it looks like Hasbro really sort of gone up a couple of notches. Like, they've done the facial printing, but now it looks like they're going for like the textures. When I first saw this picture, which is a shout out to Kylo Collector on Instagram, and obviously Yakface for sending out these pictures, but yeah, to me it kind of looks a bit like real material. Like, I was actually thought, oh, they've got soft goods and stuff, but no, it's plastic and soft, like not soft goods. But yeah, I thought it was really good. And obviously now we're going on to the not Last Jedi, Rise of the Skywalker, and again we've got another Kylo Ren. You know, he looks slightly different. It's got, like, in this sort of side here, he looks like he's got a plastic hood to fit over the top, which looks like it's going to hinder his movement completely, as it looks like a big vinyl cape as well. And, you know, he's supposed to be, what, 3 years after the other Jedi, you know, Last Jedi, and he's still got the same outfit. It's still a black outfit. I understand with Darth Vader, he had to live in that, but this guy, he can have a shower if he wanted to. We even halfway saw him halfway having a shower in the previous film. But we got Rey again, and Rey's wearing similar kind of drabs again. She's got a new little buddy robot, and yeah, I kind of like it. It's a bit of reminiscence of Force Unleashed, actually. When you completed the game, you could have like his new kind of sort of like Jedi light robes, and it kind of reminds me of that, you know, a bit like Altair from Assassin's Creed as well. But again, it still looks like a Rey. She looks good, her face looks good, the costume looks great. It does look a bit like soft goods again, but it doesn't vinyl. But you know, it's just these characters. I know it's like the new films, but it's these characters again, unfortunately. What else we got? We got obviously another First Order Trooper, and apparently with Mike, he's got one of these new troopers from the Disney store. So it's Mike Kaess. He got the new kind of sort of like a Disney store exclusive. I think it's like a chrome trooper. and he said it's got new articulation on his elbows and all that, and apparently this new one has. And as you saw from my video the other day, they got literally arthritis in their elbows. They can't even hold their gun properly. It looks like they just want to drop it on the floor. So I am happy that they're bringing one out, but then I feel like they've wasted a slot for another figure, to be honest. And also there was a Sith Trooper, which looks great, you know, but it's been around for a little while now. Even though I haven't got one, I'm kind of bored of it. You know, I know it looks different to a First Order Trooper with all these little bits and bobs. It's got extra sort of like lines and it's got extra other bits on there, but unfortunately it just looks the same. I don't know, it's been in the news a little bit too much that I've actually got bored of it before I've even seen the film. And that's the figures that have been, well, not confirmed. I mean, I suppose there might be ones a bit further down the line. And also we've got some others that have been sort of hinted at as well that we might have. So we've got the Sith Jet Trooper, and obviously he's going around the things. There's kids' costumes, there's 3.75s of him as well. But again, he looks exactly the same as the white version of the Jet Trooper with extra little gabby bits on him, you know, so we're getting him in 6-inch, which is a bonus, I guess. And also a Hoth Rebel Trooper. Finally, another sort of like character that we can just fit on the side of the heroes. A Rebel Trooper to go with the Rebel, well, Hoth Rebel Trooper to go with the Rebel Trooper. You know, so now we just need an Endor Trooper to Endor things. So yeah, and the last one, but no one's least, is the Battle Droid from Attack of the Clones. Am I happy about this? I am happy. I do love the Battle Droid that I got, but maybe a couple more series down the line, let's bring this out, or maybe in a multi-pack where we get 2 of them, one from Attack of the Clones and another one from another sort of colour, because it's only a colour scheme that's changing, and straight away that's one figure that takes away from a whole range. And I can imagine that there's 10 times million other characters out there that I can think of apart from a darker orange Battle Droid. But you know, the Battle Droid's great, so it's a win-win, I guess. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on this first kind of episode on this Friday. And yeah, I mean, tell me what you think. I might change the layout a little bit. This is just me kind of sort of doing it on a wing, kind of not the last minute, but kind of sort of ratting through my brains what I could actually do. But until next time, guys, keep sending on those things. You can follow me on Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, all those other bits that you can do. Really appreciate it a bit. And I'll see you next time. Bye.